Just a quick one, guys, before we get into today's video. We have dropped our brand new August collection. We've got the Surrender or You'll Die BB t-shirts, along with the Glasgow Rangers Union Jack tees. If you want to shop the new collection, go down into the link in the description or go to rfcclothing.com. Anyway, let's get into today's video. And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, guys. I hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. Guys, we're trying to get to 26,000 subscribers. This is our new goal. So if you haven't already hit the big red button, please consider doing so. And in return, we'll keep you on the straight and narrow with everything with regards to Rangers Football Club this summer and beyond into this season. Of course, Rangers back in action again as they take on PSV Eindhoven in the Champions League playoff round starting tomorrow. Big tie at Ibrox, of course, trying to repeat what we did last year. PSV again, probably the favourites going into this tie, but the one saving grace is I don't think they've ever beaten us. So yeah, that's a good record that Rangers have individually, and I think PSV do choke quite a lot. When the pressure's on, they do choke quite a bit, as you've seen last year. So hopefully Rangers can repeat what they did last year, build upon what we did in the Champions League last year. There's a massive carrot dangling down for us, yes, financially, but also that we would go into pot 3. So that would be absolutely huge as well. Now, ahead of the game, I'm actually recording this before the Rangers press conference, so I don't have any sort of team news with regards to us, but I can't imagine there being anything too serious. As I said, I think we have got a pretty much fully fit squad, despite the obvious. I think sort of Tom Lawrence's and all the rest of it. But having said that, PSV have addressed the media with regards to them. And Malik Tillman, yes, remember the name, he's been added to the PSV Champions League squad as a Rangers reunion awaits. Now, of course, Malik Tillman, there's been a lot of rumours in the fallout since he moved to PSV, and a lot I've seen on social media, a lot I've seen through the rags, is that Rangers managed to say, oh, if he's going on loan, then he can't play against us due to Bayern ripping up the contract and submitting something. Anyway, it was basically stating that, you know, Rangers are getting this 10% of the fee that Bayern get, and basically a part of that deal, the team he's going on loan to can't play against us before he buys out. I don't know. It sounds so confusing, but that's what reports were kind of stating in the sort of media. However, that doesn't look like it's true, as Malik Tillman has been added to the Champions League squad and is returning from injury. He hasn't been in action really. Well, he's played a few the John games, the sort of B team equivalent games. But it does look like he is returning back to full fitness and should be ready to take on Rangers. Again, I don't want to see the Rangers fans giving him a warm reception. It is what it is. He's an opposition player and should be treated as such. It's not like he's a legend or anything, like he won trophies or anything. He was a decent player, but doesn't need any warm receptions or anything like that. Hostile environment tomorrow, and I'm really looking forward to it. We will get team news later on. I'll probably do it cover that into today's second part of the video, in terms of this evening's video. But today, guys, I want to talk about the unexpected boost, of course, that we received yesterday. Yes, Celtic going out of the League Cup, and I just feel like it's imperative to say that Rangers need to make sure that they're going on to lift that League Cup. You see it in the cabinet behind. It's been a long time since Rangers have won that. I think it's an unexpected boost because, you know, you've heard all the stuff this season. You know, Rangers going through the rebuild. And as I said, I've said in yesterday's live stream, I do not think we're the finished article by any means. But I don't think Over the Road is that far away from us. You know, they went on to win a treble last year. Fair play to them. But it was moments. I think moments changed it. You know, you look at the Scottish Cup semi-final, it was quite tight. The League Cup final, again, against Rangers. You know, we weren't at our best in terms of those situations. And I don't think they're as good as they are. And I think they've certainly regressed with the sort of sellings of Jota and even Yakimakis in January. I think them getting rid of certain players as well have regressed. But you heard it all through the summer. You know, they're going to be spending £50 million, £10 million on the players, and they're just going to be taking leaps and bounds. You've heard it all. You heard it all in the media. You know, they're going on to win the Champions League. They're going on to win the European trophies. They're going on to make an impact in Europe. That's the message that we keep hearing. And Brendan Rodgers was back here for a clean sweep. But just to see, with 10 days left in the transfer window, they have recruited, but they haven't recruited exceptionally well. Not exceptionally, as we keep getting rammed down our throats that they're going to be spending 15 million here, 15 million pounds there on players. And that's not happened in the fallout. So again, I just think it's one of them situations to say that, look, I'm not sitting here and going to get carried away. Yes, it's just the League Cup and our main priority should be the league title. But winning the League Cup should be used as a target now, and that should be one trophy that we should be trying to get in the cabinet. It's the first trophy of the season, and there is absolutely no reason why we shouldn't be winning that now with Celtic out. Yes, we're probably going to get Aberdeen at Hampden in the semi-final and end up losing to them. But touch wood, we need to make sure that we're lifting that trophy at Hampden Park. I really, really do. We need to be putting more bits of silverware into the trophy cabinet. And this is certainly something I want to see from Rangers going forward. But even on another level, everyone's talking about Brendan Rodgers never lost a domestic cup competition, and Brendan Rodgers did cause us a bit of PTSD when he was at Celtic the last time, but it was different times. This is what people need to understand. Yeah, Brendan Rodgers. I'm not going to sit here and say Brendan Rodgers is a bad coach. He went down to the Premier League, 2 5th place finishes, an FA Cup with Leicester City. It was a remarkable achievement, but. He's come back up to Celtic now, and it's not the same as it used to be. We had Pedro Caixinha, we had Mark Warburton as our manager when he was running riot in the league and winning 2 trebles on the bounce. We weren't a finished article. We were a championship side. We finished 3rd at one point. So it's a different time to be in. He's come in and he's realised that that's not the case. And he's lost his first cup game in 25 cup games. So again, I know they're not the finished article, but we need to be putting down a marker at Ibrox. Again, I'm still worried about ourselves because we need to focus on our own garden. And as I said, we are by no means the complete article yet. Yes, we're getting into that winning manner. We're starting to win games, and we followed up that defeat to Kilmarnock. But we need to be laying down a marker against them at Ibrox. Of course, we've got another league game against Ross County this weekend. We've got a couple of Champions League games as well to get really into the rhythm of things. PSV's a harder challenge than Celtic, and then we need to beat them. See where we're at the international break. Hopefully, we've clawed back that 3-point deficit, and then see where we are from there. But I certainly think this is a big boost for us, especially in the League Cup, but psychologically as well. I don't think they're as good as they're making out to be. Maybe they spend their £15 million on a player this week or whatever over the next 10 days. We'll see. But I think there's a lot of things that need to change. I don't think that team's that good. I don't think it's that as settled as it was under Ange. I think Ange was that team was made for him. I think Brendan, he plays attacking football, but it's a bit of a different system, I think. So it's not all doom and gloom, guys. I know we're trying to get into our way of play. But having said that, I don't think we're that far away. And in terms of the title race this year, I think we should be trying to go for the league title. I'm not saying we're going to win it, but we should be aiming for it. I don't think it's as bad as everyone makes it out to be. But Rangers fans, that's all I've got for you today. As I said, hopefully some team news, and we can provide you an update today's second part of the video. But live streams tomorrow, PSV, all that good stuff as well. Looking forward to it. But yeah, do let me know your thoughts on the result yesterday, first and foremost. And do you think we'll win the League Cup? Yes or no? As I said, let me know down there in the comment section below. That does bring us into today's video. As always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. Remember, we do have Rangers t-shirts available on our website, so do browse the collection by going down into the link in the description or going to rscclothing.com. Thank you, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Push.